Good morning. I got some acupuncture done last night. It's a special kind where they just put these little patches on your skin, and they have little needles in the middle of the patch, and they they stick in. They kind of stick down into your skin, but it's not like a big long needle, and it's kind of cool. Uh, so I did a little research on acupuncture, and I was just trying to find out: is there any medical research that would support the notion that it actually works? And there's some different studies, and I'm not going to tell you that I got really deep into it, but the point that I thought was really interesting was it said that it actually has been effective in some groups of people, but that it may be that there's some subjectivity to it. In other words, people's belief in the acupuncture led to the acupuncture working better. And I mean, isn't that interesting? Um, so there's so many things in life like that. So yeah, so think about your belief in the tinnitus. I mean, think carefully about your belief in the tinnitus. Is it is your belief in how bad it is part of how you see it now? And if you talk to some people who felt really bad before, and then now they're feeling better about tinnitus, it's because when they first got it, it really freaked them out. So they thought, "Oh my God, this is so terrible." Then after a while, they learned they got used to it, and then it wasn't so bad. And so, is it the way you think about it that plays such an important role in whether or not you get better? You know, that's really important about how you design your thoughts regarding this. So that's what a lot of my videos are about. Are what do you think about it, and how can you change your thoughts so that you'll be served better, and your tinnitus will be, just getting back to what is tinnitus. I mean, there's a lot we don't know about it, but in most cases, it is your brain interpreting information. Let me say that again. Tinnitus is your brain interpreting information. Just like pain, you have actually nerves that go to your ear, and they detect a vibration inside your ear, or in this case, they may fail to detect a vibration inside your ear and then decide to take an action, which is to produce the perception that there is a noise. I mean, is noise really real? I mean, in a way, it's not. Noise is something that travels through the air. There's vibrations, and then our brain interprets that noise to mean something. I'm sure it doesn't interpret the noise, but it interprets the vibrations to mean something. And therefore, then our brain says, there's a noise there. And there's different frequencies of vibration, so our brain interprets those frequencies and then goes about producing different sounds. So think about that and how subjective tinnitus may very well be. But it's hard to see that is even a possibility when you have gotten a strong belief that is so terrible, So I just want to invite you to think about how, by first understanding that the sound is something your brain is interpreting, yeah? And then, so if you change how your brain thinks about it, you perhaps, maybe, can I say in fact, will actually change the sound itself. So you can go back to my other videos where I talk about how we go about changing the sound, changing the loudness, changing the way we interpret it. And that's a big part of the secret to being able to adapt to tinnitus and it being no problem at all. Because the way you think about it changes, and then you don't worry about it anymore. And when you don't worry about it anymore, you don't notice it as much. And perhaps it's not there as much. So let me stop for a moment and see if I can hear. It's pretty quiet here. It's there, but it's not important to me, so it's kind of like in the background. And my hope is that one day it'll fully fade into the background to where I don't hear it anymore. There definitely are some noises out here like waterfall. There's kind of like some water fountain or something. But, it's pretty cool. Sometimes it's almost not there at all. Maybe it's not there at all. Maybe it's all been an illusion all this time that my brain created. So, I joke a little bit, but, tread lightly. See if you can change the way you think about it, and maybe it'll sort of go away for you. All right, best wishes.